Hi guys, my name is Grace and I'm doing a reading on the messages for you on this coming solar eclipse in Leo. So, as you might have already known, this is like a special time. There's so many changes. I'm feeling like there will be this like newfound knowledge that you'll discover. So during this time, so I have three cards here. First, card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. As I was saying that I'm here, I just saw 44. So just pick your card and then I'll get onto the reading. Okay, I haven't picked out the cards yet, but I'll just do it as I get on with the reading. So I'll do this card number 1 first. Right. Okay, for the people who pick card number 1, then this is the reading for you. Where you're currently at in your life. I feel like you're receiving divine guidance. This divine guidance that you're getting, these signs and symbols, whether it's, I don't know why I'm hearing rectangle symbol. Something about rectangle, but it's a shape. Anyway, this divine guidance that you're getting, whatever that is, it's heaven sent. This is a confirmation. I feel like you are currently on a spiritual awakening phase in your life. You're gaining more knowledge and you're gaining more guidance. It's most likely, and I'm saying 22, you're most likely doing some form of exercises. What I mean is like meditation, whatever that is, like yoga, just doing things to connect more with yourself. And this is just a confirmation that yes, keep doing that. You're doing a great work for yourself. Keep going within. And don't focus so much, like I'm hearing like close your eyes, which for me it means that don't focus so much on the noise and what's happening around you, but you will know that the truth of the situation by only going within and trying to feel and using your other senses to see instead of your physical eyes. So you're very much connected to your guides at this moment. So keep doing that. And yeah, let's see what else. What can you expect? Yeah, speaking out the card now. What to expect for the people who pick card number 1 during this solar eclipse. Oh, sorry about that. Wide open. Possibilities are wide open. Coming together. I don't feel like getting another card, so what to expect? This would be a reunion for some of you. If you're expecting some to come together with another person, this is a reunion. And I feel like it's a romantic one with hearts here. And the mirroring of the giraffes. So yeah, that's just a confirmation. And wide open, the possibilities are wide open. Keep an open mind, because the things that it might not happen the way. Keep open with the possibilities, because if you're too focused on one way, how this thing will happen, this reunion, this can be also a reconciliation, but keep an open mind on how things will happen, because it might not happen the way you expect it to be. So expect the unexpected with this also, but the possibilities are wide open. But you're not seeing this, it's like blurry here. It's blurry, you're not meant to see it, how it will unfold. That's why you're guided to close your eyes, because you open your I feel like with open eyes you probably are too focused on waiting, too focused on like looking up in the social media, those kind of things, and but you're guided to close your eyes and just feel, and we really follow your, that's how you're gonna be able to follow your intuition and your guidance, what to expect the unexpected. Basically, there's so much possibilities there out there for you. You might not be seeing them by now. I feel like this blurry, there's haze, it will soon be, it will start to become more clear as you go within. So yeah, that's what to expect right now for you. I feel like, yeah, for some people, if you're expecting a project, I feel like, yeah, what I'm hearing is that whatever that is, it will come to fruition. Yeah, because you might not all of you might resonate with this reconciliation thing, but I feel like it's just that's for most of you. For some of you, you're trying to manifest a project, and your hard works will come to fruition during this time. With all these retrogrades, I feel like there's some sort of delays. That's why whatever you want to happen is not happening yet, but don't worry about it. Okay, so how you gonna be affected by this? I'm gonna do this like is how you're gonna be affected physically in your life, next emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Okay, how you're gonna be affected by this solar eclipse in Leo physically in your life. Okay, so yeah, okay, I have here the 7 of Swords. I'll just pick the cards first. Physically, emotionally, mentally. You're gonna be affected by this mentally. Okay. High Priestess in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Focus on the spirituality. And then how you're gonna be affected spiritually. Okay, so I got the cards now. Let's see. So physically, I have the 7 of Swords in reverse. I'm getting like really strong message with the connection with the divine, with the 7 here. Because for me, 7s are connecting with the divine, God, whatever you believe in. But this is about physical in your life. I feel like this releasing, I don't know why I'm hearing releasing self-doubt, releasing the old ways of being, walking away from toxic people. If this represents you, walking away from the life that is not authentic, a life that could probably have been manipulative. This could represent cheating. It could be walking away from someone that is doing that to you, that was unfair to you. I feel like whoever that may represent in your life, if you resonate with that, it will be revealed. Their actions will be revealed during this time. So that's why, but it's like you already know this, you already felt that this would happen, but it's like it will be known to you, and you will have like the physical evidence that these things are happening. What else? 5. I'm getting 5 of swords. 5 of swords. Okay. So I feel like this could represent confrontation. It will be a mental battle. It will happen with physically in your life, and it will have some physical impact and changes in your life. Something's changing physically, definitely, and I feel like you're walking out from a situation that was unfair to you. Whether it is because of someone or it's just a general situation that walking away from a life, from the old going to the new. But there will be mental battles, there will be probably confrontations, people will get hurt, definitely, but you already felt that this would happen, and it's time now. This has to happen. How you be affected emotionally. This change, I feel like you want to resist the changes that are happening, and you want to keep your balance and you keep your stability and foundation, whatever you've built. It could be related to a home situation. It could be related, doesn't have to be a marriage, but it could be for some of you. But it's a home situation. It's related to like a foundation, whatever you've built for yourself. I feel like you need to let go of that now. You need to let go of that safety, your comfort zone. There's an wide open possibilities here for you that's waiting for you. So don't worry about that. But yeah, you feel like emotionally, how it will affect you. There will change. You know it's coming, but you will just feel like you need some sense of comfort and sense of safety, that you feel like you need to hold on to the foundation that you've built. Now, so physically, emotionally, mentally, you're thinking about this self-worth Again, this is about self-worth, confidence, finally stepping on your power. This is a long time coming. You finally stepping into your spirituality, into living your own life and not following other people on how to live your own life. The High Priestess in reverse. I feel like this is related to the divine guidance here, because you're a very intuitive person, and I feel like you're not using that, and it's very ironic because this is like mentally, and then we have here the intuition card. You're not using your intuition when you're thinking about things, but it's like you want to connect more with your spirituality, so you need to open up your spirituality, your intuition, to be able to heed whatever these heaven sent messages that you're getting, and to be able for it to become clearer to you. It's time to speak out. Speak out now. Say whatever you want and mean it. Say what you mean. So now, mentally, like I feel like you're keeping things mentally, and you're not speaking out, and it's time now to speak out. It's safe to speak out. I feel like it's some sort of safety. You don't feel safe enough. So now with the spirituality, how you're gonna be affected by this spirituality? Whatever you need will be provided for you. So don't worry about that. If whatever changes, if you're walking away from something, if you're worried about financial things, your help that you need will come to you. So don't worry about that. That's really what I'm getting with this. Just keep yourself balanced. For some of you, I feel like it's for a specific person. You might be looking for like some spiritual teacher or master, and I feel like you will receive signs and guidance on this, and it will come to you during this time. Let's see. So now, guidance, advice. Now the advice for you. So let's see. What's the advice for you? Healer of Discs. And I'll get another card. Queen of Life. Basically, step into your power. That card. The Empress card. The Earth Mother. This is basically step into your power. It's safe to step into your power. It's time to speak out. The Healer of Discs. You might be worried about other people because you might be nurturing other people in a way that they're reliant on you, but I feel like you just have to go on your own way now. It's time to focus on yourself now instead of focusing on other people. Balance yourself. You're not balanced. You don't feel like independent enough to go on this journey. But I feel like, I don't know why God really meant to heal the world. So through healing yourself, you'll be able to heal the world around you. And you don't feel financially well off for most of you. But remember that if you go on to this spiritual thing that you're planning, if you expand more your awareness on that, whatever you need will be provided. So don't worry about that. That's really the message for you here. So that's the reading for you. For the people who pick card number 1, I hope you got something out of that. I'm sending you all love and light. So now, for the people who picked card number 2, this is the reading for you. We have your legacy of light. I feel like where you're currently at right now, you are going through stages. You are connecting more with your origin, connecting more, it's like going back to your roots, connecting more with your ancestors. You probably are learning more with your where you came from, or it would be a good time to research more on that background. I feel like you will gain, it will help you for some reason. I'm getting that. And yeah, this is like sharing knowledge, this is like communicating, going, you might be going back to where your you birthplace is. I don't know why I'm getting that for some of you. This is like opening your eyes, opening the eyes of your inner child, focusing on healing your inner child. At the moment, I feel like this is like past, I'm getting like it could be related to like a past abuse for some of you. I feel like this is related to learning from the past. This is advice. I feel like you're getting advice or you're giving advice. And I'm hearing there's a fire within you that is waiting to unfold. So keep researching, keep learning. If you're guided to learn things, yeah, this is the right time to do that, to explore more. That's really what I'm getting with this. Now, what to expect during this solar eclipse in Leo for the people who pick card number 2. Okay, ghost lands, and one more card please, and mountain in reverse. So I feel like for you, you were expecting these challenges in your life to be hard. You're expecting this hardship, but I'm getting here that it's not as hard as you expect it to be. You were just expecting it to be hard because of the struggles that you've been through before, and you feel like you're expecting for it to repeat. Ghost lands represents not living in the present. For me, this represents not living in the present and staying in the past, staying stuck in the past, because this inner child here, whatever has happened in the past, it has changed the outlook, how you look, change your outlook in life, change your perspective. But once you heal this inner child, you'll be able to live more in the present now. This is about this time will help you release the past, this code, whatever has happened. So yeah, that's really what I'm getting with this. From the winter to like summer. So that's what to expect. Expect these memories coming back to you. for releasing. Now, what else? We'll take a look on how you're gonna be affected by this solar eclipse in different aspects of yourself, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So physically, you're gonna be affected physically. Four of Cups. Emotionally, how you're gonna be affected by the solar eclipse. Okay, I'll get this. 3 cards came up. Physically, emotionally, mentally. Now you're gonna be affected mentally. Seven of Cups. So much cups here. I feel like how are you dealing with this stuff? I feel like this is very strong, related to emotions. Dealing with your emotions. Something about emotions. Maybe something has happened in the past. It's like related to your emotions. This will bring up a lot of emotions, pent up emotions that you might have probably tried to forget already, but it's coming back. Now, for spiritually, you're gonna be affected by this. Three of Wands. This is movement forward to something that is more spiritually. You're moving forward to something that is more long term, lasting, something that is more lasting. This learning to release spiritually. This will help you to release whatever this is, whatever heartache this is, whatever. I'm hearing forgiveness. This is mentally. So mentally, you will acquire, I feel like many people will acquire material gains, like whatever you're working hard on. Most people during this time will get, it's like what you reap, you sow. So if you really put your hard work on this, whatever this is, you're gaining those now. I believe you're gaining clarity now on situation. You've been confused, but I feel like this will give you more clarity, and that's in that way you gain more stability. This is mental stability. This is in your mental state. Things will become clear to you now. You've been confused for quite a long time. Now, so that's how you'll be affected mentally. So emotionally, I have 3 cards here. Wheel of Fortune. This is like turning of the wheels. I feel like on your favor. Don't keep holding on to the past, because if you resist this turning of the wheels, it will be hard for you. And this is like a self gratification, self-fulfillment. No, not really self-gratification, self-fulfilling prophecy, that this will be a struggle for you, because you are resisting or whatever is taking place. So yeah, this is revisiting the past. As I've already said, this just represents that. I feel like for some of you, it could be a person coming back from the past. So but 9 of Pentacles, I feel like how you're coping on this, whatever this emotional things that's happening in your within you. You're trying to focus more in your career. You're trying to keep yourself busy, and that will help you with your own independence. If that helps you, then this card is just confirming that, yeah, to be able to cope with this is not avoidance, but I feel like it will help you to grow more and have more self-confidence. If you focus on your career during this time, it will help you heal emotionally, because if you're more confident, you're gonna be able to deal with this, whatever the changes that is happening on you emotionally, and you'll be able to just loosen your grip and let go of whatever that is not serving you. I'm getting this could be related to like a blood relation, a family, a relative, whatever has happened to you. Siblings for some of you. It could be that person that might have done something in the past. I don't know, something about the past. Now, how you're gonna be affected physically in your life. Okay. So, you want something more in your life. You want stability in your life, and you will get that. I've already seen it with the Seven of Cups here. In your mental state, this is, you're not putting up with things anymore. You're like, enough is enough. You're not putting up with the same thing anymore. You're not putting up on what's in front of you, what is being offered in front of you, because you're trying to find more meaning in your life. This is a physical change again. I'm getting physical change in the readings. Physical change in terms of your emotional well-being. Somehow it's related to your emotional well-being. Maybe it's a separation from another person that is not fulfilling you emotionally. So that will be that's the physical change that's happening in your life. Now you're trying to connect more like spiritually with the tree here, like spiritual guidance. That's probably why you're watching this reading. You felt guided to watch this reading to gain that spiritual guidance. So now, yeah, that's how you're gonna be affected. Let's see what's the advice for you during this time. Leaving the story. See? It's about releasing the past. What else? 10 of Swords, releasing what's burdening you. It's over. I'm seeing 33 and 44. So that might be significant to you. And just trying to get the card here. You gain peace in the darkness. In these dark times. Even though it might feel like you're in the darkness, in the dark stage, dealing with whatever that's happening in your life emotionally. I feel like it's emotions, something about emotions that's coming up. This is, you will gain peace. I'm seeing like the bird here, like peace in your heart, and then we have here the bird here, like living the story. Finally, this is like a rebirth for you. This will feel like a rebirth for you. I feel like you're expecting it to be hard, but it's not going to be hard. And then we have here the bird again, like releasing that. Like freedom. This is like freedom for you. secret that you might be holding on to, or another person is holding on to, will be released, and you will gain peace from that. At the same time, for some of you, I'm also getting that you don't have to rely on this. Like if you're expecting I can't even communicate. If you're expecting a communication from someone, you don't have to rely from that. It's like you will gain your peace anyway, whether or not what they will take action or not. It's like you will not rely your happiness from another person. Whatever they do or not do, your happiness does not depend on that. So remember that. Living the story, you're not bounded by the past anymore. So yeah, that's the advice guidance for you. That's the reading for the people who pick card number 2. Thank you so much, and I'm sending you love and light. Now, for the people who picked card number 3, I'm gonna do now. For the people who pick card number 3, where are you currently at in your life right now? And we have your restore and replenish. This is like an 11 card too, so you might resonate with being a twin flame. So it could be related to a twin flame thing. It's a time for you to be able to finally be at peace, and it's time for you might always be the one who's taking action, and it's time for you to rest now. It's time for you to allow others to help, allow others to come to you. You don't have to do anything. If you're going to this reading expecting that what else can you do, the message for you is you don't have to do anything now. Just stay in balancing yourself, centering yourself. It's just like going to an hermit mode. This is going through healing. This is going to close to nature, because that's what will help you. It is like going within, like I'm also getting with the shell here, like going inside your shell, recuperating. It's okay to rest. You've been through so much already, and don't feel guilty to rest. Let's see, what can you expect from this during this time, solar eclipse in Leo? What can you expect? Okay, 1 ring circus. Alright, this is like balancing with the 5 plus 1 and 6 here. What else? What can you expect? Listening. We have here the heart chakra with all the queens here. As I've already said, this could be you receiving signs through music, through songs. You need to be able to be open to listen to other people. It's time for you to not take action, not say anything, but instead focus on listening. Focus on listening to other people. Listening if someone wants to explain themselves. Maybe it's time for you to listen now, not to respond. Instead of not listening to respond, but listening to understand. Those are 2 different things. Now we have here one ring circus. One ring. This can be like an offer of a ring for some of you, but don't get too excited. Just rest, okay? Focus on balancing yourself. This is someone that is like separated from if you feeling guided to go on like a vacation and retreat, then it's the best time to do it. You don't have to be physically away, but if you have to do that, if you feel guided to do that, do that. It's like someone is separated from, someone is going within. It's a good time to get a time off from social media. Not use it for even just for a few days, a day, a week. It's up to you. And because this is someone that's separated from the many, like it's like she's in a lone island. And oh my god, I just noticed the elephant here, and it's giving me goosebumps. And then she's on an elephant. Yeah, she's on an elephant. What's the elephant means? It's like, I feel like this represents like hardships and you being stuck in the mud before, and now you're on top of it now. You will get on top of the hardships that you might have struggled on. Whatever this heavy burden, because like it's elephant, it's heavy, okay? I feel guided to search the meaning of an elephant right now, so I'm just gonna do it quickly. Bear with me. Something about elephant, or you should probably go and search it yourself. I feel like that will help. You might have a specific meaning on that. Okay. It's time to seek harmony in the herd. You were being called to be on a leadership role. I feel like you will get that promotion that you're expecting for some of you. Yeah, you need to stand strong, but you need to remain compassionate. What else? This is like a symbol of Ganesha too. So maybe you're connecting with Ganesha if you feel guided to. Kindness, compassion. So this is associated with strength, wisdom, solitude, loyalty, and intelligence. Elephants attain old age and are very wise. They are highly acknowledged for their strength and power. Elephants have the largest brains in the animal kingdom. So whatever that wisdom that you've been getting, I feel like you will get onto a leadership role and you will be leader for other people. That's why you're like on top of this one ring circus of life. So yeah, leader, like a leadership role. Let's see how you're gonna be affected by this. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. How you're gonna be affected physically. Okay, the Emperor in reverse. I'll just get the card first. Emotionally next. Physically, emotionally. How are you gonna be affected emotionally? by the solar eclipse in Leo. Emotionally. Now mentally, how are you gonna be affected mentally? The star, Aquarius. Now you're gonna be affected. How are you gonna be affected spiritually? Solar eclipse in Leo. Spiritually. 2 cards fell out. The Tower and that card. So, how are you gonna be affected physically? This is like releasing this stubbornness so that you gain stability, more stability in your life. I feel like this represents someone, could be a male figure that is like overpowering you, but will not be able to overpower you anymore. If it's, I'm also getting like the tables have turned. Someone is tampering your creativity, but it's like you'll be able to release your creativity now, and it will incur some physical changes in your life. I feel like physical change for some of you, you're letting go of the job that is not serving you anymore. It's not fulfilling your passions, creativity. I feel like this is related to career, related to possibly a boss. It could be a woman too, but it's like very masculine. It could also be related to a father. Whatever is physical change. Change of a father. Change of a father figure. Maybe being a father. For some of you, being a father. Something related to that. Now, so, okay. Now for emotional change. So we have here letting go of first forcing things to change. If the door is not open, you're not gonna force it to open. Emotionally. So it could be a heart. The door. What if someone's not opening their heart to you? You're not gonna force it anymore, and you're gonna walk away and go on your own way, even though it might hurt you. It might be hurting you. Yeah, I think it's time to really replenish. This has taken so much on your energy. You're drained. It's time for you to rest. That's what's best for you right now. To leave whatever is draining you. Emotionally, so this is what this time will help you release that. Now we have here the star for mental change. I feel like this is mental clearing. your mind will become clearer because you're getting guidance. You're balancing yourself. As you balance your mind, as you let go of what's not draining you, as you focus on yourself. See this naked woman? This is the same woman here restoring and replenishing themselves. And this has something to do with like emotions. Yeah. For some of you, it could be a third party. You're like clearing your mind of it now. You're not worried anymore. As you focus on yourself, as you focus on your spirituality, as you follow the guidance on going close to nature more, replenishing yourself, it will clear your mind so much. Now we have here this is a spiritual card. So how are you going to be affected spiritually? This is like mentally. I feel like this is connected to this mental change, because this is like a spiritual card, like about spirituality and the guidance here. The moon. Ever the moon, and no, not really the moon. The moon, the stars, and the sun. Well, it's a solar eclipse. Something about changes within your spirituality, and I feel like this is more about changes as in enlightenment that will happen to you towards this time. You've been feeling this a lot lately, this change that will happen in your life. It will change you on all forms, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all forms with the tower here. But you've already felt that this is coming. It will not come as a shock to you, but it will happen really fast. Like you'll be surprised at how it will change, like as in a snap of a finger. It will change. Everything will change. You've been feeling this. So yeah, that's like related to your spiritual growth. So any more advice or guidance for you? I'll pick 2 more cards. Advice, guidance. Server of Wands. Healer of Discs. Again, we have a Healer of Discs. So I've already got this card for group number 1. So if you're guided to watch that reading, then that might also resonate with you. But yet it's really being close to nature with the healer of the planet, healing the planet here. Transmitter of light. Knight of, this is spirituality for me, because this is a fire. This is Knight of Wands for me. So yeah, transformation will happen. I feel like this is related to this, the tower moment in reverse. I feel like this is more like you've already had your tower moment. This is like the after effects of the tower moment. And I'm getting this like wisdom. Focus on balancing yourself, being more independent in your life, being more self-sufficient. focusing on your career, on your coins, but at the same time being authentic in all ways. So yeah, I feel like this is just the guidance for you. It's like rest, replenish. That's really what I'm getting here. You might need to deal with something emotional too. So this change can also be emotional change. Yeah, I feel like that's all the advice and guidance what I'm getting for you. I don't know, I'll get one more card to clarify this. The World card. Again, we have here the World, and we have here the World with the Healer of Discs, but it's in reverse. Both in reverse. I don't know why I'm getting like the world does not revolve around you. That could be for you or for someone you're close to, someone you're connected with. Realizing the world that does not revolve around them. This is the woman again. We have the naked woman again. With all her like divinity. This is like seclusion. It's important for you right now to seclude yourself. Be focused on what makes you happy. Focus on resting. Focus on doing the things that makes you happy. Obviously, you don't have to really go on a getaway or something, but that will really help you. It's just you don't have to be like updated with everything at the moment. It's like resting, turning your phone off. You will really feel the difference. This is like not being connected with the world for a while. The more you're not connected with the world, the physical world, the more you're gonna feel connected with yourself. Yeah. So that's the reading for you, for the people who pick card number 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you all love and light.